Thereof. Now, of course, just before the break, we heard the dulcet sounds of Mr. Anthony Callea. This is his brand new CD. It's available now, and we're thrilled to welcome him to the show for a bit of a chat now. Would you please welcome Mr. Anthony Callea? Welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me.
Good to have you.
This is weird.
It's exciting, isn't it? What do you normally do New Year's Eve? For you?
New Year's Eve, the last 3 years I've actually spent it in Sydney because I love the fireworks, so I'm doing the same thing, obviously, this year.
That's right. Now, has 2006 been a good year for you?
It's been great. I've had a bit of a break and I've been able to spend a good year working on the new album, so I'm really excited about it.
Yes, now, it's interesting, this new album, you seem to have taken a much more leading role in terms of the production. You've co-written just about everything. I think you've been, by the sound of things, pretty involved in the studio. Yeah,
like when we first started to put this album together, like I had a good chat with Ross Fraser, who helped me put this album together, and, you know, I just wanted to make sure that we put the best album possible together, and I didn't want to rush it, and I spent, you know, it was great to spend time in the studio working with the producers and the musicians and just hanging out and not rushing it and just being able to live with the tracks for months if I want to and then go back to them and go, you know what, I want to change it. So just having that freedom has been great.
Do you like, freedom also comes with responsibility, I guess, doesn't it? Like, I mean, it's the same with me in this program, you know, if it goes well, you take all the glory, if it goes terribly, you've got nobody to blame.
Absolutely.
Do you feel that sort of pressure as well?
You know, I think just getting out there and performing, you know, these songs that you've created from scratch, you know, for me, that's what it's all about. And, you know, you have this ownership about them. And, yeah, when you see your CD on the you know, the shelf at, you know, one of the music stores, you know, you feel this sense of proudness about it because you've put it together.
I see my CD in the bargain bin at Fates and that sort of thing. But
come on, it's in my CD collection.
Oh, well, I'm glad somebody's got it. It's yours and my mum's, that's about it. But this is the CD we're talking about today. And, of course, they're the big ballads that we expect. But there's also a bit of a rockier edge too. Is that important for you this time around?
Well, I don't want to... You know, for me, I get bored if I keep singing the same thing over and over again. And I want to mix it up a little bit. And when I get out there and do my live shows, I love singing the ballads. But at the same time, I want to get out there and have a bit of fun too with a great band behind me and, just rock it up a little bit.
Are you a person who gets bored easily?
Yeah.
Thank you for at least staying till the end of this interview. That's good.
No worries.
And so, I mean, you know, you've mentioned I read somewhere that you've put sort of a lot of your heart and soul into these tracks, particularly into the lyrics. Now, you know, you seem like a pretty happy, outgoing sort of person, but there's a bit of heartache in some of these lyrics as well. Is there something we can learn about you through your songs, perhaps, that we can't...
I just wanted to write about songs that, you know, not only I can connect with, but people listening to it can connect with. And, you know, some of the, you know, the topics that I've written about is not just from me. It's from, you know, looking at it from, you know, looking at friends and what they're going through. And I think that's really important. You know, it's just not about me. It's about, you know, the people that you surround yourself with.
Speaking of surrounding yourself with people, I believe you worked with, or at least supported Diana Ross this year.
Ms. Ross.
Right. Did you get to meet her?
I actually didn't get to meet her, but
You're joking?
No, I didn't.
How long were you on the road with her?
We only did three shows.
That's long enough.
And the last one got cancelled because of the rain. We were outdoors.
Oh, I see, right.
But so yeah, she got on her private jet and flew off.
Right. So
and I got back in the Tarago and stopped off at McDonald's on the way back to Sydney.
So she didn't knock on your door at any point and say, "Look, great job."
No, because what happens is, like, when I'm on stage, she obviously arrives, and then
she could turn up early and say hello. Surely,
you know what? If I was Ms. Ross, I wouldn't be. I'm only the support act.
Yes, but you'd say hello to your support act, surely, wouldn't you? If you no.
Definitely. No, definitely. But, you know, we're talking about Miss Ross. But she was like, she was absolutely brilliant. I watched her in Melbourne and Sydney at the back of the theatre, and you watch someone like that and you go, you know what, you can't just learn that straight away. It obviously comes with experience and, you know, 40 years on stage. It was just unbelievable. She had the crowd eating out of her hand. Yes,
but hello wouldn't go astray. But anyway, that's Diana Ross. Fantastic. I mean, and then just finally, you know, sitting back this year, relaxing and watching Australian Idol as a viewer.
You did a great job, by the way.
Thank you very much. That's not what I was angling for, but thank you anyway. How was it for you? Like, do you sit there sort of throwing things at the screen saying, I could have done it better than that?
Yeah, to the judges. And then, you know, to Marsha to say, come on, say something. But,
he said it, not me.
I love her dearly.
One of my very close friends. Is there a judge you particularly loathe?
Not at all.
You know, people say that when they're not saying the truth or not speaking the truth, they speak in a very high voice.
I'm sitting at home. You got me there.
Oh, okay. Let me put it to you this way. We are almost out of time, but Dicko's coming back next year, 2007. What do you think about that?
Great. No, I think it would be very interesting. I'm looking forward to seeing, like, you know, what happens when two agree and two disagree. Like, what happens there? Do they pull you into it and go...
I want no part in that decision. No way, I'll leave that to those guys. Well, look, congratulations again. This is the CD, a new chapter. We'd love you to stay around and continue to celebrate the new year with us, if you would. Anthony Callea, everybody. Great to see you. And don't forget to look for the CD available now. This is out now, isn't it?
It is.
And the single that you performed earlier is going to be out shortly. Yes. Okay, fantastic. All right, well, now standing by in our green room, which has become Party Central, is Sam Mack. Sam, what have you got for us down there right now?